Today's mystery was something I found while working on yesterday's video, where I covered the oldest profile ever created in Hypixel Skyblock. I stumbled upon a pretty interesting post made by a confused guy who calls himself Svelte. He believed he had found 50-year-old Minecraft accounts, leading to suspicions that a time travel device was invented in a remote region of Antarctica. But that was not the case. Hypixel uses Unix time to track the first and last logins of every player who have encountered this server. Unix time is the number of seconds that have passed since January 1st midnight, 1970. A Hypixel login time with a unit time of 0 means you have logged in on 1970, which happens to be 50 years ago. But why would your Hypixel login time be 0? If you are a normal player, your first and last logins are not tampered with. If you are a YouTuber, your last login is hidden. If you are a helper, moderator, or admin, your last login is also hidden for some reason. The same applies for the owners of the server, but not for Mojang employees Mark or Sarge. The most popular belief is that the login dates are hidden for certain ranks due to privacy reasons. After all, they can dox you by estimating which hemisphere of the world you live in. People think that stalkers track the last time you log in for opposite of good reasons, and therefore Hypixel wipes the last logins of famous people. But something doesn't quite add up. They don't have any special ranks. Is this yet another example of admin bias? No. As it turns out, these accounts don't even have a hidden last login, but for some reason, their first login is null. At first I was relatively confused. There is no reason to hide the first time you logged on to Hypixel. Whatever. It was probably just a bug and it did not matter. Just kidding. After trying to figure out why you can't find the first time they logged in, it turns out that was a bad idea because I found an even stranger account. A forum user known as Liar has found a ghost in Hypixel. He was fooling around and see if he could friend himself. But then it actually worked. After doing some investigation, he found out more about this mysterious account. This account, named Me, has an unknown first or last login, and that account has been deleted. You might say that it's because he hasn't logged into Hypixel, but he has stats on the server. The user called R has specified login dates, but the account is deleted. The same goes with the user known as Y. There's another account that used to be called 1, but was renamed to Fruity Cake, but if you try to search up that name on Plank, you get absolutely tricked. You get no data for that player, not even the name. To make things even stranger, it's possible to send friend requests to the Me account and R account even though it no longer exists. In fact, there are even more weird Hypixel accounts. An MVP Plus account with no name. A VIP account with no name as well, with the rank being bought recently. So what in the name of Marcus Alexei person is going on? After several hours of dead ends, scratching my head, and falling for clickbait videos, I think I have come to a pretty solid conclusion. Most of these issues come from the fact that the Hypixel and Mojang API say different things about the same user, leading to conflicting info and confusion. You can send friend requests to non-existing accounts only because they have played Hypixel before. You can only send friend requests to accounts that have logged on at least once on the server, which explains why you can't send friend requests to existing accounts that haven't logged on to Hypixel. Hypixel doesn't recognize them. But Mojang does. And Hypixel recognizes other players that Mojang doesn't. How about the accounts getting their first and last logins wiped? And players whose usernames won't show up but have a rank anyways? Have we found the elusive zero-character username? The answer is no. What I think this is caused by is the fact that there were two ways to get rid of your account, and that these different methods get rid of different information. You can either fully delete your account causing the majority of all information to be nuked, or simply deactivate it causing severe information loss. One of these methods removes your name, MC history and Hypixel login time details while somehow keeping your Hypixel stats. This explains non-existent users that still have an imprint on the server. The other method keeps your name, MC history, but removes your Hypixel stats. login times, and name while keeping the rank. So most likely, the me, R, and unnamed accounts went through these different types of account disabling. It's honestly pretty weird, but it really isn't. All of these are most likely due to bugs. I bet none of the Hypixel staff thought they would be dealing with people deactivating or deleting their accounts, so they just overlooked situations like this. These accounts were most likely disabled or deleted due to security reasons, due to numerous personnel seeking to break and enter into these sought-after accounts. And finally, back to the forum post that brought us all here. The mystery of Alex and Harvey. The users who strangely have an unknown first login but known last login. These are probably also accounts disabled for security reasons, but were reactivated, which is possible if you contact Mojang support, leading to the first login time being wiped while they continue playing the server. And now, I think it's finally safe to say that this case is closed. But the case is still open at an angle of 10 degrees. There are still some other theories out there and unexplained thingies. As it turns out, the account named me has been manually deleted by Mojang. Does that change anything? Actually, probably not. There is apparently also no proof showing this account was deleted. What if the Alex and Harvey accounts are test accounts used by staff? That is totally not true, dude. The Hypixel admins are not going to spend money on no-G name snipes. The Alex account is probably worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And what about Notch's account, who has a name MC history, Hypixel stats, but no login times? That is probably the biggest inconsistency in this theory. Bro, none of this even matters anyways. It's just a bunch of numbers on a website called plank.io. Login time is just a number. Minecraft is actually just a bunch of numbers. Maybe we are all numbers. But can we please increase the number known as the I go by lots of names subscriber count? We are halfway to obtaining the symbol known as the verified badge next to my name. The checkmark is an old symbol originating from the Roman Empire, which was a V-shaped letter standing for veritas, which means true. But now when people see a checkmark next to your name in the comments section, it just means you are a sub-botter. What even is the point of getting the verified checkmark? You will just blend in with everyone else. And on Twitter, that's even worse. But anyways, subscribe anyways.